Hey everyone, it's Brenda. Got a stuffed up nose today thanks to dogs and cats and pollen, I think. But at any rate, I want to give you a quick overview on this week. I've opened Learning Plan 13. We have two more learning plans to go, but really just like one more topic. And this is the video that you're watching right now, so make sure, well, if you're watching it, you're watching it. I just wanted to mention that these videos are from last year, but the topics are 100% on point, so I opted not to re-record them. What I want you to do though is when I'm talking about homework and what's due next week, remember that's 2019, that's in the past. So um, in the videos I talk about you're going to give a presentation in class next week and your paper is due. None of that is valid. You haven't even heard about either one of them and you won't until next week, so don't panic. All you're doing this week in this learning plan is learning how to add users to your Facebook business page, which I will walk you through. It's quite easy when you're in your actual business page that you've set up. So here are all my versions. Here's my pretend example company that I walked through in that video. It's really quite as simple as going to the settings and then going to the page roles and adding someone else. And so right here, settings. And eventually over here on the left you see page roles, and here is where my lecture will talk about adding someone. Once you do this, I'm going to have you take a screenshot to prove that you did. So in this case I added Mary as an editor down here, and I'm pointing my screen. This would be the area of the screenshot that you'll be taking. So we're going to work through that. Then I'm going to do a lecture on Twitter, using Twitter for business. Very important that we keep this about business, and I'm going to talk about different things that companies tweet about: sales and marketing, company information, general information. And I do, down here I have a screenshot of Southwest Airlines, but this is a great example of how they're providing helpful information. They're not just selling their company, they're saying what they're doing behind the scenes. Here's an employee, something like that. So you are going to be setting up a Twitter page for your pretend business, and you are going to be posting 6 tweets by next week and then taking screenshots of them. And what they are specifically will be covered in this lecture video. And then I just want you to continue to flesh out your Facebook and Twitter page for your business so that it looks real and valid and you filled out the about sections and things like that. So the only 2 pieces of homework for this week are adding someone as an admin and setting up a Twitter page and doing some tweets. So your Facebook page rule, you're going to do a screenshot and upload it here, and your tweets, you're going to do screenshot or shots and upload those here, and that's it. Next week I will be introducing your final presentation and short paper, and you will have a week to work on the presentation and an additional 4 or 5 days to actually work on the paper. The paper itself won't be due until the last formal day of class this semester, which is Friday, March 15th. So don't worry about these deadlines, and I mean, don't worry that you won't have enough time to do it next week. There's plenty of time, and virtually all the work is done. You're just putting it together and explaining what you did for your social media presence. So again, in the videos, in this learning plan, whenever I start talking about homework, just ignore it. You now know your homework. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you later.